may be snowing outside, but Glass Expo Rocky Mountain is just heating up here at the Hyatt Regency Aurora Denver Conference Center in Aurora, Colorado. I'm Jordan Scott, Assistant Editor of US Glass Magazine, here to show you how the market is doing in Colorado and why this guy is breaking glass with a hammer. But first, we'll hear from Colorado Glazing Contractors Association Executive Director Rebecca Graves and President Aaron Moody, who can explain what the association brings to glazers in the area, how the market is for Colorado glazers, and why this show is an essential resource.
People who have gotten a job as a glazing contractor or gone up the ropes and become a project manager, they're looking for something to make the difference between a job and a career. We are suggesting that the association is that and. Whether you want to give to our philanthropic causes, whether you want to develop a relationship on our educational board, whether you just want to develop more networking resources.
Right now we're looking at a very thriving market, so the work is there. The problem is the resources to man that work up. So having qualified help is one of the biggest challenges we face right now, as well as overall just the environment of the legislation.
This trade show in particular, number one, we don't get a lot of trade shows that are just for our region. That means we have a unique opportunity to focus specifically on industry trade and industry trends that are specific to our needs and to our resources. I always suggest to our membership that the people that are really going to be focused in being producers for the next 5-10 years are the ones that are at this trade show.
Glass Expo's account executive Casey Flores gave attendees insight into the region's economic standing. Increased migration into Colorado is impacting the state's residential and non-residential construction. So there's no question that the market is booming here. Joe Herrera, project manager with Superior Door and Glass in Wheat Ridge, Colorado, told us he moved here from a smaller market himself.
The Colorado market here is really good. I actually moved here from out of state. I came from definitely a smaller market. And I've definitely noticed there's a lot more movement. The glass, like I said, the glass is getting bigger here. And I just think it's always evolving and expanding here in Colorado. I think definitely one of the biggest takeaways that I've had so far is definitely learning how to retain and train employees. Most of the times we're in a rush trying to train these employees, but we're definitely able to learn to take time with these employees and learn kind of start them with the smaller pieces of glass and get them more comfortable with bigger pieces of glass. I think that's definitely something that we're learning and conquering those challenges.
The seminar also led to a discussion about oversized glass and the concerns that Garibaldi Glass Business Development Manager Russ Rosanskis has as the big glass trend grows nationwide.
I think this is a brand new pieces of material glass that we're putting through our plants. And we really don't understand what's involved from a labor aspect, from the cost of materials, how that's produced, the liability, the breakage factor, the training of the people that handle this stuff, because this is brand new and our folks aren't accustomed to doing that. So that is the biggest concern of all. We're really trying hard as an industry, but somehow or other we just don't put it together as an industry. We seem to work on an individual basis, that's the way the industry is compelled. So.
Body language expert and New York Times bestselling author of You Say More Than You Think, Janine Driver treated attendees to her dynamic keynote about how to detect different emotions in others, negotiate, and improve sales through body language. Ron Hull, marketing manager for Carrare Trosaful PVB, followed the economic update with a seminar about designing safer railings with lamination. He explained the differences between PVB and ionoplast and even brought up an attendee to showcase just how different they are in strength. If you weren't able to make it out to Glass Expo Rocky Mountain today, you can always come out tomorrow and register in person until 2 p.m. And look out for coverage from the trade show floor on Facebook, Twitter, and at usglassmag.com. I'm Jordan Scott. Thanks for watching.